All right, the wonderful things you find on the internet. Apparently, Keith Thurman is out here. I want. He doing the Keith Sweat. Keith Thurman is doing the Keith Sweat. I wanna. Y'all know his song by Johnny Kemp. Rest in peace to that brother. Rest in power to him. His song, I Just Got Paid. That was actually Keith Sweat's song. I believe he wrote and possibly produced that song, but it ended up in Johnny Kemp's hand. I mean, just like Bone Crushers, only really hit. I like Ripping the Grain too. His main hit of I Ain't Never Scared. That was some Mississippi rappers song that they stole from them. Allegedly, Boosie and Webby back in the day brought that up, but Keith Thurman begs for an Ennis contract. So I also seen an interview with him on Fight Hype. I'll speak on that in a minute. Everybody send me a contract. Do you really want Keith Thurman on your resume, or you really don't? Just send the contract. Keith Thurman told Mill City Boxing about his desire to fight Jaron, Ennis, Virgil Ortiz, Sebastian Fondor. I'm ready to put on some great fights. So, in my opinion, it's and why not? If you find Dora, you really ain't trying to get in there with Boots or whoever else or Virgil Ortiz and all that. Why not? Keith Thurman looking for a solid tune. They say keep hearing that he said he need 2 tune-ups, and I seen Virgil Ortiz's father say that again yesterday that they keep hearing that Boots needs 2 tune-ups. You know what I'm saying? So, Virgil Ortiz and them, they don't even be on the same page, with their promoter and shit. They be ducking shit. And I think they be playing the role, act like they don't know. There's been 9 years about to be going on 10 since they became pro, and they have never became a world champion through 3 weight classes. So really, does it really matter, what they really saying? So, but yeah, I feel like, I mean, I would like to see it. That's a good, spot tune up for Boots if he feel like he needs 2 tune ups. And to me, I call a spade a spade. I know a lot of people don't like it, especially the people in Philly. He talk about how, he'll kill shit and all this stuff. But when names started to come up, like Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney, he vacated the spot. And Brian Norman, he vacated the spot. Am I wrong? He got the hell up out of there. He got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't want to do Devin Haney like that. Like, nigga, what? You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't really want to do Devin like that. With T.O., I didn't want to underperform. Y'all don't see the play. This nigga just be taught. He not who they say he is, dog. I'm telling y'all. And you can tell by his mannerisms and his interviews and how he talking. They talked all this shit about, I'll fight this guy. Then they turned down Virgil Ortiz. We trying to be undisputed. Now I ain't want to be undisputed. Now, Teofimo Lopez, we don't really want to fight him. Like, come on, man. I'm telling y'all, it is what it is. Believe what y'all want to believe. That nigga moving funny. I'm like, fucking around and say, well, Keith Thurman 2-0. What's the point of fighting Keith Thurman? They turn around and fight garbage truck driver G. You know what I'm saying? Like, get up out of here, man. This nigga's a fraud. I keep saying that. Until proven otherwise, he's a fraud. He's fraudulent. Thurman disses in his performance. Boots is moving up. Me and Boots never got to scrap. There's no such thing as a bad Keith Thurman fight. I don't know what's going on with Boots not taking good fights. Send me Boots. You think beating Stay is that you did something in life, kid? That man standing there in the ring like his name is Stay Honest. In facts, I mean, that's what I said. People talking about it's a 50-50 fight between him and Stay Honest. I'm looking like, are you smoking dick? Like, what are you talking about? This nigga's ass. He got beat by old ass Thomas Delorme. He got beat by old ass Thomas Delorme. What is the conversation that we really having here? And then when it came to fight Keith, Norman, when it came to fight Devin, there's always some type of fucking excuse. Just look at, I don't want to underperform. Man, this nigga ain't a dick, man. Fuck out of here. They fooling y'all. They don't fool me. They don't fool me. They can fool y'all, but they don't fool me. You know what I mean, son? And keep right. Like, this nigga always got an excuse for why not to fight a particular fighter. It's crazy to me. crazy. So, but he says he was just standing there flat-footed. You think Keith Thurman you think what Keith Thurman brings to the ring is not more heat than that, said Thurman on Ennis, win against WA welterweight champion Amanda Stone last April. Quote, everybody is still seeing you getting clocked. You ain't been clocked by the right ones. I'm back. Put it there together. You'll get the best Thurman fight. I turned the Brock Jarvis fight into an entertaining fight. I'll make boxing fun. And Keith Thurman does. When Keith Thurman's in boxing, he does make boxing fun. It is interesting to watch Keith Thurman, to see Keith Thurman operate in the ring. That we can agree on. So I feel like he's 100% right on that. But he should fight him. He should fight him. But then he has some type of skill. Keith Thurman old and he don't bring nothing to the ring, and I'm gonna fight garbage truck driver G. He bring more to the ring. That's the type of shit he gonna give you. That's the type of shit he gonna give you. I'm telling you what it is. That's the type of malarkey that he gonna give you, man. They always got some type of excuse. They talked all that shit about they talked all that shit about old buddy fighting Steonis. But when fighting Virgil Ortiz, but when it came down to actually putting belt to ass, them niggas ducked them. Am I wrong? They ducked the fade. So let's see the excuse for them not wanting to fight Keith Thurman. I want to see it. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, make it happen. I mean, if he ain't going to fight a better name, which, could be a guy like Dreamov, Boba Chuck, if he's going to do a tune-up, Boba Chuck, Dreamov, he's not going to fight your Ennis Tellis, somebody like that. Then Lubin, a Goucher, really Keith Thurman as far as namesake is bigger than all those guys. But if he ain't gonna fight nobody, in that caliber, then yeah, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. So I get it. I do, but he just coming off a bit fraudulent. And that's my opinion. Like, it's always an excuse when these fights come up. There's always an excuse for why it shouldn't happen or why it ain't happening or whatever the situation may be. So, my opinion, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. But I literally don't literally understand it. Like, fight somebody. Oh, I don't want to hurt him, or he ain't ready for it, and it's always what he will do. But when it's time to do it, it's always some type of excuse. Nigga turned down fire to fight Virgil. It's reported that he turned down anywhere from 10 to 20 million to fight Teofimo Lopez. It's like, damn, you didn't want to fight Devin Haney. You didn't want to fight Brian Norman Jr. Like, damn. What do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? What is your what do you want to do in life, my nigga? Like, damn. It's always a fucking excuse. Always an excuse. So, but yeah, make it happen. If he ain't gonna fight a better name, why not fight Keith? To me, Keith didn't look good his last fight. But then, Keith get right back in the ring. But then I seen an interview that Keith did real quick on Fight Hype, and he basically was saying on Fight Hype that he basically was saying that Jamel Charlo, you know, it was just a rumor, that he don't really see it happening. Um, you know what I'm saying? But anybody can send a contract. So that's what he pretty much was saying, that, you know, that fight ain't gonna happen. But hey, it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Check out the Box News playlist. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Goodfella TV. Peace.